Welcome, Chosen One.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the Acer Plays channel. Today, I really felt like just playing something fun. Something not easy, but like just easy mentally to play. So of course we're gonna go with some more Assimilate. You know, I had a great time with the last Assimilate video. In this video we're going to be playing a slightly different deck. First of all, we're using Calveit instead of Anna Henrietta, who of course is the more dedicated Assimilate leader. But Calveit just has a little bit more provisions, and his ability is very flexible in terms of what decks he can be played in. I mean, he just allows you to play an extra card. So that, you know, no matter what type of deck you're playing, you could theoretically play this leader. This is Trinet's version, tried and true. I haven't made any changes. I dare not try to ace up Trinet's decks. Ace up, of course, being not a more PG version of saying fuck up. But yeah, so the unique parts of this version of the deck, of course, is Portal, which allows us to get out either Nausicaa Sergeants or Ducal Guards. Either way, we're happy. Cheap engines, good thinning. Really good value. Portal, one of my favorite cards from Crimson Curse and in the game in general. We got Renew here, which we can use to replay one of our, you know, assimilated units, you know, one of our stolen units, you know. Or we can just replay Artrist Telekinesis, or even Operator, I guess, could potentially be good. Or Vigo. Our main Operator target is the Imperial Diviner. But honestly, Ducal Guard would work, you know, just as well, actually. Like, since we're summoning and not deploying, they're the exact same card in terms of the Operator. Other than that, though, the deck is fairly similar to my last one, and we're just gonna jump into some gameplay, have some fun, hopefully, and yeah, I'll talk more to you in the gameplay. And of course, if this video ends up being to your liking, then like and subscribe. Gameplay, let's go. And the first person which we will be falling victim to is Bello Figo True, playing Crack and Crate. This could be interesting. Maybe a Crack Control, which definitely doesn't bode well for your boy Engine deck over here. We did get Portal though, which is really awesome. So, before the gameplay gets too intense for me, just want to make a couple of announcements. I guess I should try to focus on the mulliganing first. That's fine. Yes, first of all, I made a post about this on YouTube a couple of days ago, but I'm thinking I'm going to start streaming a little bit from my free-to-play PS4 account. Just building up that account, because I really want to do that, but I do not want to spend more money on Gwent. Like, because I don't have any money. Ooh, that's awesome. But I really want to build up that account, and you know, I just prefer playing on PlayStation, which is why I want to build up the account. But that would also make it really nice to stream it. It would be better for me in terms of just comfort and enjoyment. We could just tourney joust. We could tactical advantage and then tourney joust, I guess. Just playing low commitment. So, yeah, that should be coming in the next week or two, maybe. I want to try doing that. Secondly, I'm going to be out of town this coming weekend, which just happens to be expansion weekend. So there will be no Novigrad Syndicate videos until next week, hopefully starting Monday. That sucks. I mean, you guys know me. I love making a bunch of videos on day one of expansions, but this time it's just not gonna happen, sadly. But you know, when it does happen, we're gonna get right to it. Now, do we just play the Nausicaa Sergeant? Like, we're still pretty good in terms of our board. I mean, with this we have 3 engines set up. I'm expecting the Sergeant to die. Probably gonna be Ping and Primal Savagery, probably. So far, no particular way of telling what kind of crack deck this is, which is always interesting. We have Necromancy in the deck, which is actually a very interesting card in this deck, because obviously we have a lot of bronze engines, so that's the obvious use. But if we, you know, assimilate one of our opponent's bronze cards and resurrect them with Necromancy, that should trigger Assimilate, because we are playing the unit and it's not from our starting deck. So it's actually... Was that the best move? I mean, this is a lot easier to kill. I'm not sure that was the best move. We could unlock it though. Did we do that? We'd be investing a lot of Assimilate units into a round which might end soon and we won't have much assimilation. If we do get Operator, we do want... Do we have both of these in our hand? Or have I played one? Am I just not seeing it? There it is. Why did I not see that? It's probably good to do this. It also boosts by 1. 5-point play. Unlocking our dude. So, when I saw this deck, like, I'm having kind of a rough day. Actually, I'm about to have a rough week. So I was feeling kind of down, but then I saw this deck, and holy shit. I felt reinvigorated. Like, I was scared I wasn't going to be able to make a video today, because, like, when I'm feeling kind of down, I get distracted, and I misplay more than usual. And I just feel really bad, and then I lose, and I feel so bad, and I've canceled so many recordings because I've just gone completely silent because my brain can't handle it. But just seeing this deck, So we do take the round. A lot of engines committed, but they're low committal engines. That's the deal. So okay, so we gotta think here. We've spent Portal, so really now it's just about getting the good cards. Hengate is pretty good. So here's the deal. We are a long round deck. That is for hella sure. But we can play 2 cards for free. Would we like that? Our assimilation is definitely down to a minimum. We only have a couple, potentially 3, 4 with a res. I don't know. I think we can just dump one of these. Ooh, hey, my skull. That is a curious case. Just get rid of the runestone? Nah. I just wanted to dump one of these because they're not very reliable, and since we're down to less than half of our assimilation engine work, if you want to call it that, I don't think it's necessary to have at least 2 of these. Like, we could keep 1. Like, we could still potentially get a good bit of assimilation. We could also play this just to set up experimental remedies, because right now, I mean, Longship is pretty decent, and if we assimilate some Bloodthirst cards, it could be nice to have. But I think I'm going to do this just to set it up, just in case, you know. We'll see. But now we're down to 7, so we're going to take an easy pass. After this, and Fisher Key. Wow, okay. If I hadn't intentionally played so garbage, just to dump cards, that would have been a good reason to maybe bleed a little bit. Or rather, go for the 2-0. We don't have a lot of cards for that. Our Renew is not looking good, but I'm assuming he's going to kill something. Maybe Vigo? Oh, he's a Queen's Guard, man. Man after my own heart. I don't know how good stealing a Queen's Guard would be for us. That's... Oh. Oh, we do have to get something in our hand for this. Honestly, Necromancy is one of those. Oh, we could... This would have been fun to play when he played Fisher King, but we would have really probably gone down a card. We could mulligan. Probably this. Okay, so without... Yeah. Operator would have been completely dead. So Tourney Joust. Potentially actually a worse card than a dead Operator. But hey. Uncreate Longship. Uncreate Longship. We could resurrect this. That would actually be really good right now. But then I can't resurrect some engines. Oh man, this is... I've been in easier predicaments. That is a good kill though. That's a... I'm gonna take it just because it's so solid. Like, resurrecting an engine potentially would have been better in the long run, but then he could just kill that engine, and this is just a more consistent, solid play, so I'm gonna go with this. I mean, not dealing with that longship. It's a longship, right? It's an arcade longship. Not dealing with it would have been pretty hardcore. We could potentially steal it for ourselves. We should try to get down some assimilation units though, right? Although this kind of sucks. I gotta say, I'm not a fan of this shenanigan here. Let's see what we get. So yeah, we can get our own. Get double assimilate trigger, Ducal Guard. The thing is, we have a lot of assimilation triggers here, so it would be really good. But our one-strength version of this will actually just die. So I'm really glad I didn't mess up and do that. Okay, so let's see where this goes. So I could resurrect one of these, copy the ship. You know, it's one less point than just stealing a ship, but I get one more point. All in all, it helps keep Vigo alive. So that actually matters. The difference there actually matters. Oh god, do I have any way of dealing with that? Any way at all? Can try to high roll for a lock. Could try to see what he's got in his deck. Lock? Oh no. Okay, so that's gonna be a problem. for sure. What is he going to use it on? Okay, just dagger 2 blades. I don't think I mind that. I mean, it's awful. It's absolutely awful, but I think we just turn adjust this. We can deal with this. This is gonna keep fueling dagger, so if we can deal with this, that would be really, really great. I would love that more than anything. Like, besides the fact that he has an immune engine on the board, we're doing okay. But we have just as many engines as he does. You know, 2 and 2. Should really try to go get a second one of these, probably, or... No, not a Queen's Guard. That would be bad. That's also bad. What do we have? Not a lot. I don't know why I tried to click his deck to see what he's got. What has he got? Can I see it? Oh no. Do we just go for a second one of these? Like, we have to match his shiz. And we're gonna fill up his row a little bit. That definitely helps counter those Queen's Guards a little bit. So yeah, he got the value from that, but we got some points. Like, how much does it matter? You know? How much does it actually matter? Ooh. That actually does matter. Do we have any way of... I mean, who has any way of dealing with that? Maybe our opponent does. Oh god. Sigvald. We have enough targets to just place him on the ranged row. This is not looking extremely good, but like... Is he one of those edgy dudes who plays Vadermaker just to extend Skellige Storm? I love people to do that, but it's not the best, you know? I'm gonna take a sip. Hydration is very important in today's warm climate. Global warming and all. Getting political on the Issa Plays channel. You didn't see that coming, did you? Don't worry, it'll probably never happen again. So what's your best Calveit? Not this. We actually don't have a good Calveit. I should have looked at this sooner. It's mostly engines, so we should probably... Ooh, pretty close to death there, my boy. We should probably just go for the Calveit now, just to get an engine out. Uncreated Longship versus an Imperial Diviner, basically. An Imperial Diviner would help. Would trigger from this, this, and this. A Longship would trigger on these 3. It would make it easier to kill anything that he plays down. So I'm going to take a 3rd Longship. And that's why you don't do that. And then we're gonna Triss for this. Ooh, just got it. Just got it. Like, the game doesn't really show you that you're queuing up orders, but you are in fact kind of queuing up orders. Like, I clicked Sigvald and nothing happened right away, but it did register that I had clicked Sigvald, so the game is a little bit responsive in that sense. If he has Wild Boar of the Sea... Okay, so we lose. Holy shit, we lose hard. Are you? I respect this man. So really, I think what really screwed us here was not dealing with the Avalock. Could we have done it? Like I opted to high roll for a lock. That wasn't very good, but of course he got that point. Did he kill something I would want to bring back? No, he didn't. Trust me. I got a plan. Like, we've obviously lost this game so hard. Like, I could have used bribery to maybe try to get some removal out of his deck, but it really didn't seem like he had it. There we go. Well, at least we get the Regis. Wait. There was no 2. There was no 2. I could have set up a 2. It wouldn't have mattered, but I for some reason I assumed I had a 2, but I didn't. If we had just been able to deal with that Avalock, then we could have probably taken care of. Yeah, like that's the problem with Assimilate. Like, a lot of your cards, you have no idea what they are before you play them, and then you... It's fun, though. So, we're of course going to go into a second game and try to have some more fun, and maybe win, because winning is fun. Yeah. This is going to be a Nilfgaard mirror match. I will not repeat Emir's mistakes. Dude, Emir's right there. You shouldn't talk like that when he's right there. I'm expecting this to actually be kind of good here. I don't want these. Oh yes, portal. Portal, my darling. Okay. Don't want any of these. I can't really tell if Necromancy is better, but hey. Okay, a little mix of both. Oh, this guy's got the Season of the Viper card back. I don't have any card backs.
Come on, stalkers. We ride.
Oh, come the fuck on. Do you have to be such an ass?
Yes.
Think before you play, alright? Think before playing. Well, hey, check this out.
Look who we have here.
I got more engines than you, boy. You want to try to lock one of them? You can't. Okay. You can't. Alright, alright. You're gonna ping my boy? So at this point, do we just do this? He doesn't seem to be locking anything, so
Stars content who shall be victorious.
I know I'm putting it just up to the range of the Leo, but hey, if he wants to Leo that, well, that's kind of interesting, actually. I'll give you that. Operator is definitely not good here. Anything else would be playable, so let's try it. Let's do some bribery. Ooh, we got our own spheres. I mean, I got some soldiers, but not more, not one. So we're gonna spheres this. Ooh. Like it's fun. Like, I'm not in a super good position. Like, I'm not in a bad position. Like, this looks pretty okay to me. But I'm just having a blast, and that's what I really try to advocate on this channel. It's have some fun with it. Like, I could pass here, but that would be too easy for him, so I'm just gonna play the shitty card. Do I have 2 adjacent soldiers? I do. Ho 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 ho. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, I'm breaking Ace of Plays rule number 1, which is don't record with your window open. I'm doing it intentionally because it gets so warm in here. But, newsflash, I'm just as warm as I am with the window closed. I get really warm really easily. Yeah, so I saw that pass coming a long way. So I don't really fear Emir in the long round more than he should fear me. I mean, this is just good, right? This is actually just a really good hand. Pass. Oh, slave driver? You ain't got no slaves. I don't know why I'm getting so excited. Like, I'm still gonna lose. We don't need you. We don't need you. That's fine. He has some. He doesn't have his pikemen because I stole that. The slave infantry is really good. We can probably get a good slave in. Excuse me. I don't usually burp on camera.
Order will triumph. It must triumph.
So we just go for the double ducal. You know, we'll see if he can get value from this at all. He might be able to. No, he just takes a super shitty slave infantry. Maybe he's scared I'm gonna steal it. But dude, trust me, I had no plan to do that. Although we can renew spheres now, which is a lot better renew than last game. That's for sure. Letho of Zagole.
All these signs can mean but one thing.
We do know he has both Serra and Ox, so we should probably end our turn. I didn't think of that. I did not think of that. Well, we still got one. And we got the Vig.
You will not regret this, good sir.
And we can get a pretty good slave infantry from this.
Scratch my back, and I'll scratch yours.
I'm still good to play on this row. Like, I think I'm gonna just keep it. Like, his Serret doesn't really kill anything more here. Okay, so we gotta start thinking about some value. This necromancy. It's just getting a pikeman, right? So we might as well just go for it and get that value. Get some assimilation. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. Duchess's Informant, also one of my favorite cards. Like, it's a spy, which of course just makes it one of the best cards in my opinion. But it synergizes so well with a bunch of what Nilfgaard is doing, and it's just such a cool design. So cool I have to take another sip. Okay, so that sucks. I could have prevented it, but I won't. So let's see what we got. We could Swears? No. Let's just do this. If we could somehow get another one, that would be great. Boosted enemy units. Does he have any boosted units? No, he doesn't. So it's actually just best to go with this. We can use it, however, to set up... Not really anything. That's probably a bad one, though. Ooh. It's a decent slave infantry target. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If we ever get a slave infantry. That would have been a reason to steal that last round. Although it doesn't really matter that much. Should we Swears it though? Before it gets pinged accidentally? I think so. We do have to watch out for Emir. Like, what's he gonna Emir here? No, I kinda needed that. Thanks for nothing.
I strive above all to be just.
Okay, so here's the thing. We can get some damage. Like, this could actually do 4 damage, right? Because we had... No, he killed one. But it deals 3 damage, so we can set up one of these 5s for a Hengaith. Which is not the worst. There's no more damage we can get. Not really. We can also use this to set up, but not as well. Not nearly as well. Let's just Triss.
How can I help?
Eh. Let's just do this. It was a good bit of points. Like, I'm not... look at this Artorias Vigo. Holy shit. Calveit for Cantarella and then Hengate could be fine. Let's try that, maybe. We didn't get it. So we can set something up, or we can get the informant. We could actually... Is that the best? That actually seems fine. It's not really a super good play, but... What was that good? I don't know. Maybe. It was funny. Another problem with Assimilate, or maybe just a problem with me, is that sometimes the chains of cards that you're playing get really long, and you kind of want to think, but you don't really have time. You don't have time. You don't have time. Like, I run out of time all the time. So he's got his leader. It was worth, let's see, 4, 5, 6 point leader. That's not a lot. That is a lot, though. Oh god. We get 1 point here. He goes down to 51. If we can get 5 points, we tie. If we can get 6 points with this, we win. We have no Assimilate. Slave infantry. Slave infantry on this is a win. Yes. Ooh. Always a good time, Assimilate. Always a good time. And I hope you guys had a good time too. If you did, of course, like and subscribe. Because this is YouTube. I need this. This is the only thing that can make me happy. That's not true, luckily. But come on. Down below. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. I had a great time. And you know, as always, you know, point out my flaws in the comments. What did I do wrong? What could I have done differently? Like, I make these videos to share my experience with you and learn. You know? And I also encourage other people to read the comments to see if other people have commented things that I did wrong, so you can also learn from it. You know, we're just here to learn. Try to get better at Gwent. But thanks again for watching. And I hope to see you soon. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.